Unfortunately, we are here at the site of another tragic fire, although I want to really appreciate the rapid response of our fire personnel that ensured that there was no loss of life. We had an injury to one of our firefighters that Chief White will address later, but in general, the rapid response to this tragedy was swift and effective. We do not know whether this fire was caused by an arsonist, but we do know that arsonists have been trying to burn down housing projects in Oakland. And we are calling on everyone to be vigilant, to look out for this needed construction of housing and ensure that it is built safely and that what could have been a tragic loss of life does not happen in Oakland. We call on everyone who lives around construction sites to monitor those sites, to call 911 if you see suspicious activity. And if you know anything about an arson in the city of Oakland, we urge you, if you are uncomfortable with coming forward with your identity, you may call our anonymous tip line at 238-4031. Again, anonymous tip line for information leading to the arrest of arsonists, 238-4031. And I will just end by saying this. An attack on new housing in Oakland is an attack on keeping families housed in Oakland. We are in a housing crisis. We need to build housing as quickly and effectively as possible. But the bigger offense is the absolute risk of loss of life for this type of tragedy. With that, I'm very pleased to introduce our Fire Chief, Chief Darin White.
Good morning, thank you. Good morning. At 1:59 a.m. this morning, we received a call regarding a rapidly developing fire here at the 24th and Filbert and West Grand area. Our units arrived very quickly, immediately established command, and determined that it needed additional resources. This fire quickly escalated from a second to a third, fourth, and then eventually a fifth alarm response. That consisted really of about 90 personnel total on scene, 15 engines and 4 truck companies and a bunch of command staff here trying to ensure that this incident didn't escalate and get further out of control than it was. We had a substantial number of embers actually blowing eastward from the involved portion of the facility or the building here, moving towards Market, Myrtle, and beyond. Stemming from those embers, we had a couple of other fires that actually ignited later on in the morning after we had gotten a pretty good handle on what was going on with this incident. Those two situations flared up over on Isabella. In addition, we had a report of an attempted arson at 3266 Peralta. And so with that, we're on heightened alert and awareness, trying to ensure that we do our due diligence to understand what happened here and whether or not the two incidents are related. We have fire investigative staff here on scene. We've upstaffed our fire investigative personnel, and we also have assistance from the ATF standing by just to kind of, as soon as we get out of an active incident, an opportunity to see more and learn more about what may have been the cause and origin of this incident. That being said, right now, I want to give a great appreciation to City Ventures. I want to give great appreciation to the Alameda County Sheriff's Office, East Bay Mud, Pacific Gas and Electric, as well as American Red Cross. Everyone converged on the scene relatively quickly and started providing the support and resources needed for us to actually move forward and assist those individuals that were displaced. I believe at this time we've confirmed that we roughly had somewhere in the 6 to 8 persons displaced from off of Market Street because of those flying embers I spoke of earlier. That being said, it appears that the numbers that we originally quoted were a little bit higher than we originally thought they were, but the great thing is no one's been injured with the exception of one of our members who sustained a leg injury. At this point I haven't confirmed whether or not it's a major or a minor injury, but I understand he may have stepped in a pothole and maybe wrenched his ankle or injured himself somehow in doing that. But we're very fortunate. There was also a substantial amount of flame that impinged on some of the transformers on Filbert Street. And that lit up the sky and obviously got everyone's attention, because anytime you're dealing with an electrical hazard, that's a definite risk to our personnel. So we immediately set up a perimeter and started to continue our defensive operation, which we started with a defensive posture, but we made sure we accounted for our personnel and pulled back and addressed that until PG&E was able to secure power to the entire region here. And with that, PG&E, I believe, initially secured power to the tune of maybe 2,000 persons being affected by that. But slowly but surely, they've been actually restoring power as they've been able to, so that the power outage has been minimized and the impact has been minimized as quickly as possible for those folks that were displaced or without power. That being said, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Kerr, who's from City Ventures, and he'll speak with you next.
My name is Phil Kerr. I'm the CEO of City Ventures Home Building. I first wanted to say a huge thank you to the Oakland Fire Department, the Oakland Police Department, Alameda County Sheriff's Department, as well as to all the responders and first responders that came out to help fight this fire. We've been very fortunate that there was no one injured in this very large fire, and that was in part due to the response by all those involved. We also appreciate the Red Cross being out, as well as Pacific Gas and Electric, and all the folks from the City of Oakland. It's been a great partnership with the City of Oakland to build housing here, and we are committed to that partnership. We had security cameras on site, we had a security guard on site, and still this fire was started and caused this level of destruction. We're committed to working with the City of Oakland to rebuild it. We will be working very closely with all the departments in Oakland to continue the development and the building of this project. This project is not about the buildings, it's about people. And this is a project that has 124 homes in it, with 50 of those homes sold, and about 40 folks that were planning on moving in around the holidays of this year. All of their lives have been affected. And we'll be working very closely with each of those homeowners. And we'll also be working to continue the construction on the back side of the project, so we can continue to build homes at prices that are below some of the rents that you see in Oakland right now, to give people an opportunity to become part of the fabric, become owners in Oakland, and to live here in this wonderful community. So we thank the departments and the city staff as well, and look forward to working together as we rebuild here. Thank you.